How's it going, guys? ultrasive here, and today I have another Apoc 2 video for you guys, which they updated the game like 1 hour after I made my last update video. So in like the span of 2 weeks, they updated this game twice, which means the devs are actually starting to care about Apoc 2 because the update before that was like 3 months ago. So yeah, I don't actually know how far it was apart. There may have been an exaggeration. Really don't know. There may have been a small update that I didn't know about, but I try to keep up with the updates on this game. So for this changelog, I'm going to go over it and actually get my comments for it this time compared to last time where I realized I wasn't even recording my mic. So let's do it right this time. So now you don't even have to pick up a map and compass. People just know how to navigate the map properly. You get a map and compass default. You just press M. You can see where you are on the map. You can see which direction you're going. It helps a lot of new players navigate, get around. This is definitely new user friendly. So yeah, that should be great. They added the combat logging system, which I've already seen. The only comment that I would have on this is that if you even shoot a zombie, you get combat logged, which in AR1, that wasn't the case. But now in AR2, if you shoot a zombie, now you're in combat. Usually it's just if you get shot or you shoot another player. Ability to drag an attachment directly from one firearm to another, which just makes everything a lot more smoother. Added new design for main menu, added functionality to the credits page, added damage feedback numbers when shooting zombies. I guess that's cool. Changed hipfire third person spread to be 25% worse. I think they already did nerf some hipfire spread, but now hipfire is really bad. Change how damage feedback numbers displayed to prevent them from obstructing the target, which is kind of cool. How like if I was using a shotgun, I basically couldn't see the target anymore. Or maybe if you're going for range kills, you wouldn't be able to see the target that you're aiming for. I really didn't try out a scope yesterday, so I really didn't know. Change spawn rates for various firearms, so I'm guessing there's a lot more things that are rarer since everything had basically the same potential for loot in like police buildings or police stations rather. Changed all shotguns to fire 4 less pellets. Shotguns were really OP last video when I was commenting on it, so yeah, this should be a good nerf. Changed all shotguns effective range to be 25% less. Changed auto 5 reload to be 50% longer, which we were using this yesterday and the reload was really quick, and I was just reloading after every shot because it was so quick. We didn't get to test out the Spaz 12 reload, and I didn't ever see the PSG1's semi-auto fire rate, but hopefully we can maybe get one today. They upped the sensitivity when ADSing, which I don't really know what they would do that for. I like my ADS lower, or maybe they can make a menu to actually customize your ADS sensitivity and like your regular game sense and all that. That would be really nice. Change tracer effect for unsuppressed firearms to be parts instead of beams. I guess I like how they're adding tracers in this game now. It really helps when like hip firing or ADSing. You can see your bullet drop now. Change the M1911 to have a magazine loaded when player spawns in. I love this. You don't know how many times I would forget to reload and I'd be in the middle of a fight and just die, or a zombie would come and attack me and I'd lose health to this. Change the maximum camera distance to be 50% less when the player doesn't have a weapon equipped. So I guess you now want to have a weapon equipped at all times because there's no advantage, or there's barely any advantage. Fix the inventory occasionally breaking. Yeah, it's a really good fix. I never had that issue, but if it's breaking, we really want that fixed. Fix squad chat not working as intended. We had a little bit of this. I've seen this not working before. Fixing players keeping their loot after death. We saw this firsthand in my video, and I have evidence. Like when I like respawned in for the day, since I died right before I got in, and when I came back, I still had my loot. Flicks side bullets not considering network ping. You always well, I guess that now you can trade more. Fixed inability to click on items in the hotbar to equip them. I guess maybe you had to use numbers. I always use numbers, so I really wouldn't know. Fixed a geometry issue when firing the ACOG. When firing with the ACOG attached. I never tried out the ACOG, but nice to see that they're fixing things like this. Fixed typing in the chat, activating controls UI. Ooh, that's you would have to be really in depth with the game to even know about that. That's pretty cool. Somebody reported that as a bug, or they caught that. attempt patches for various exploits, so they are really trying to keep this game hack free. If it's anything like AR1, where every single server you can get in, there's like waves of hackers, then nobody's gonna play this game because it's really loot based. And yeah, there is skill to it, but only so far. Eventually you're gonna need to be able to find better loot, and that's the thing with the game. It still has comp scene, because comp scene you already start with like all the loot that you could have ever wanted. And the fixing the exploits, as long as it's good as Phantom Force's exploits, or how often they fix them, because occasionally there's Phantom Force's exploits, but it usually comes in waves, and they try to get it fixed pretty often. Even if you do see a lot of exploiters there, the exploiters on Phantom Forces are about the maximum amount you would ever want in a Roblox game. Phantom Forces doesn't have too many, and I hope that AR2 can keep up at like Phantom Forces pace with the lower amount of exploiting than like AR1, which was absolutely cancerous. But yeah, let's get into this video. I'm gonna get a little bit of gameplay and let's see what we can do. So we can see this new menu that they were talking about. I think I would like it. It'll be a little bit more colorful than white, but it's absolutely fine. Settings doesn't work, but credits apparently, yeah. Well, I have quite a few people working on this game, like Guessmanak, the owner of AR1, Whoblocks2. These are some popular people. I don't know too many of these people from AR1, to be honest. So yeah, they definitely have a lot of new talent. So we'll be seeing that in the new game. You can also use Q&E to navigate, which yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just play the game. I just want to make this as a public announcement that I'm going to be going for the Xenon Alliance RC challenge for creators. It's one of those clans that I've I just myself, I go through and watch their montages all the time. They have very good editors who do them. So I've always looked up to that clan, and it would be an awesome time to be able to join a clan like that. They are one of my favorite Phantom Forces clans to ever exist. So over like the next month, since it ends on October the 4th, I'm going to be working on producing daily content. As you guys know, that I got back on my every other day schedule, but I'm going to try and post every day while this RC is going on, so just to up my chances and for the clan leaders to be able to watch my content and see kind of what I'm about. It's honestly kind of surprising to see that I already have an M4A1 right at the start of this video. I just found an AFK dude. Server is kind of empty, but I'm gonna see what I can do, try to find some things with the new updates that I can actually mess around with, so that should be pretty cool. We found ourselves a Susat, we can put that on a gun, and if we can actually transfer attachments from gun to gun, if I had a separate gun that I want to do that, or a gun on the ground per se. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I can actually engage in some range combat, and we can see how that system works. Now, just so you guys know, just press M at any time in the game, and you have your compass up here to tell which direction you're going. Obviously up is north in this case, but they should probably put a compass on the map. Just saying, if any of the devs watch this video, please put a compass on the map somewhere so people can easily tell which way is north. And yeah, you can just mess around with the map. It already has a GPS and everything, so it should be pretty easy to navigate. And hopefully this game is more combat based. I really like it when the games are more combat based in general than just as a survival game, especially Apocalypse Rising. Big part of the game was mastering the combat system, because it did have quite a unique combat system. A big part of this update is actually the new combat logging system, since a lot of people just alt F4 whenever they got into a fight, which means now in this update, if I shoot this dude, he's not going to be able to combat log. And okay, this is actually a big fight, so and I already killed one of his teammates, so he's probably pretty angry about that. Okay, I'm getting a few good hits on him, and they kill me. All right, it was a good fight. I didn't have much cover, but GG's to whoever that was. That was great content right there. One of my favorite parts of this update is just like how you can see how much damage you're doing to your enemies. Like how I knew after hitting that other dude for 3 hits that he would be dead, and it's very easy to see when you're actually hitting your targets, which is very nice to the update. And when I was hip firing, I could actually see how accurate I was, even though I ended up dying in the end, just because I probably should have rushed up more and caught him by surprise than what I did. But I can always learn from this game, and hopefully I will try to be one of the top players. Oh, and this duffel bag is huge, bro. I think this is probably one of the biggest backpacks in the game. Bro, that's actually really big. Bro, look at that. Dude, that backpack is huge, to be honest. Like, look how much inventory space you get. It's probably one of the biggest in the game. And so we have an MP5K now, which is actually a really good secondary gun. It seems like it's a primary, but you can put it in your secondary slot, and it's really nice. And I wonder if they ever fix this, where you put your mag into your gun from here. Yeah, it's been fixed. That was a big issue that I had with the game, is how you could not just put a mag into your gun. It was just really annoying, to be honest. Something that I can tell you that I like about this game is the design of the compass. It just, I don't know, it's just really great. And now, like, the game feels great. It doesn't lag anymore. It's honestly becoming already one of the best games on Roblox, let me tell you. Like, I could honestly play this game for hours in the stage that it's currently in. It's getting to the point where it's very good. Oh, the military medkits. These are the new items to the game. They are basically the auto injectors of the game. Yeah, they just heal you really quick. So yeah, that's just good. Another key thing to know is that auto injectors are no longer just small things. They're huge things. So yeah. Also, a key thing to note is now that they fixed a lot of lag with all the loot and the actual buildings, as you're loading them in, I kind of lagged there, but once you have them loaded in, you no longer lag. Like, I'm getting a perfect 60 frames per second when I used to get 30 in Observatory, which is really amazing. And that's like what prevented me from usually coming to this location, was all the lag. But now they definitely fixed a lot of the issues with the lag. Sometimes you'll lag occasionally, like when you're just starting to load into a spot, like you only have a select render distance in Roblox, but now you can just you don't lag anymore. Oh, okay, I'm now in combat. Here, where did this dude go? I didn't get a good hit on him since this range is now nothing. Here, I'm gonna use my MP5K. I can't jump at all. I don't have any. Oh, whoa, bro. Okay, alright. GG to this dude. I did not see him. I thought he was up on the roof for some reason. Why am I so dumb, bro? I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. This is just some impressions on the new update. I may make another few videos on Apoc 2, just gameplay, regular videos. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. Peace.